Every season, we have a new meta AR come and rise to the top, and all of them recently have been Vanguard. Now, with that being said, the most recent Vanguard AR to rise to the top is again to the Automaton. Guns like the Automaton and then the LMG, the UGM, are actually taking over the meta right now, according to a lot of the quote-unquote Warzone pros, and they have been adopting them into their repertoire frequently. But what if I told you there is a forgotten AR from the Black Ops Cold War area where it actually is competitive against the Automaton? I've got for you today the EM2. The EM2 is an slow-firing, hard-hitting AR, and it is actually competitive. This right here is the Automaton versus the EM2 on sim.gg. You'll see the Automaton hits at about 864 to the EM2's 784. And the only time in which the Automaton actually outshoots the EM2 is from 37 to 46 meters, about 9 meters in the middle of the ground. Now, with that being said, obviously that does cause some issues for you because, well, the Automaton is capable of making up range. So you just need to know what your strong points are and what your weak points are for every rifle, but this is yours for the EM2. So with the EM2, we have ourselves this build. This is the Agency Suppressor Task Force barrel, Field Agent foregrip, 40 round mag, and the Airborne Elastic Wrap. Because the EM2 has one thing that none of the other Black Ops Cold War ARs have, which is a built-in optic. Now, this gun I said is very similar to like the Modern Warfare's Odin. It is also very similar to the Modern Warfare's SA-87 or the L86, if you're familiar with, L86. Yes, SA-86, 87 on here. They've used the same gun with way too many different classification names. So, yes, very similar to this as well, as it is a bullpup rifle that features a low rate of fire and is hard hitting. With this rifle, you're actually going to be pretty good at taking on most medium range targets. Obviously, it's going to be outshot by things like the Cooper with compressed rounds or the AS-44 with the 614 or 615 barrel, or even the Empress Falcon, but a lot of people don't run that barrel, and so really it's not something you need to worry about as much. In the background, you're going to be seeing some EM2 gameplay. You're going to see this is in Plunder, and we're going to be fighting around the airport area, as it seems to be my favorite place to go for Plunder. The gun is very competitive for fights. It does have a slower ADS no matter which magazine you take, so that is one of the things you need to consider when going into gunfights with the EM2. And you know, with the higher damage, the actual 40 round magazine goes pretty far, so you don't slow yourself down too much. You could attempt to take the 30 round mag and increase your ADS strafe speed a little bit more by maybe adding a Raider stock, or by changing and adding one of the lasers to it as well. Or of course, if you are not a fan of the default optic, you could always check out using a 2X or a 3X. The 3X is obviously the cleanest from the Black Ops Cold War series, and have yourselves a good time. If you've tried the EM2 lately, let me know how you enjoy it. And if you haven't tried it, give it a shot and let me know how you enjoy it. Obviously, this is a whole series based upon trying to get y'all to check out some new things, try them, and hopefully have some fun with them. As far as the idea of meta or miss, the EM2 will not be your aggressive rifle. You're going to probably want to pair this with an SMG, something like my aggressive Owen or Type 100 from a previous video in the top 5 SMGs for Season 5. I would recommend checking that out if you haven't already. And I think that this gun will be really good for a good mid-range AR. Pairing it with an SMG and taking this as a mid-range AR that you are generally going to ADS and strafe through areas, you're going to find yourself quite a bit of success, as people are not going to expect the hard-hitting EM2 like it is. It's similar like to the Odin and the time to kill, and people are never used to something like that, to be hit that few times and still be going down that fast. If nothing else, if you are playing in duos, trios, or quads, this gun will surprise every team, because if any other person fires with you, they're going down. Anybody you're shooting at together is going down quickly. So check it out. I'm going to give this about a rating of about an 8 out of 10, which is pretty good considering most of the Vanguard guns are sitting around an 8 out of 10. If you enjoy it, let me know. I'd love to hear about it, or if there's other weapons you would love to see me cover leave a comment down below about what you'd love to see me cover. Thank you all so much for checking out the video today. I really appreciate it. We are live 7 days a week on this channel, streaming 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing the games, doing the things, living the life. I answer questions live, and we have ourselves a good old time. Thank you all so much for checking it out. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else, peace.